After a thorough deliberation on the case, the committee finds that Respondent Barsaga of the 4th District of Cavite committed repeated escalating misconduct during the period of his suspension from office during December 1, 2025 to January 30, 2026, which reflected negatively upon the dignity, integrity, and reputation of the House of Representatives as an institution and of the members of the House, and recommends the imposition of another penalty of suspension from office for 60 days without the benefit of salaries and allowances. The imposition of the penalty carries with it a stern warning that a repetition of another misconduct would warrant a more severe disciplinary action, including expulsion from office. Maraming salamat, Madam Speaker.
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat mga kababayan. JP po ang inyong lingkod at nandito naman po tayo sa isa na namang reaksyon sa mga bago at may init na kaganapan dito sa ating bansa. At yun nga mga kababayan, muli pong sinuspinde itong si Congressman Kiko Barsaga yan po sa Congress. Dahil sa kabila o pano ng naunang suspension nito ay patuloy pa rin ang kanyang ginagawa na pagpo-post o pagpuna sa iba't ibang personalidad mga kababayan. Grabe ang ginawa nila dito kay Congressman Barsaga mga kababayan. Samantalang yung mga contractors, yung mga congressman na may kinalaman po sa mga anomalyang proyekto, lalong-lalo na nga po dito sa mga flood control na talaga namang garapalan po ang pagnanakaw na naganap, wala pa rin po tayong nakikitang napaparaswahan. At yun po ang nakakalungkot para sa ating mga pangkaraniwang mamamayan na umaasa na may mga big fish na makukulong. Ika nga po. At kaugnay nga po ng suspension na yan ay pakinggan po natin itong mga kongresista na bumoto kontra nga po sa ginawang pagsuspindi ulit dito kay Congressman Kiko Barsaga mga kababayan. Eto, panoorin po natin.
Madam Speaker, distinguished colleagues, isang mapagpalayang hapon po sa ating lahat. I rise to respectfully place on record my no vote in support for Honorable Francisco Kiko Barsaga and to articulate principled opposition to any disciplinary action that undermines constitutional freedoms and the sovereign mandate of Kong Kiko Barsaga's constituency. It bears repeating that Honorable Barsaga holds his seat not by appointment or party fiat, but because of the direct mandate of his constituents as reflected in the official election results in his assumption of office in Article 6, Section 6 of the Constitution. It points out that legislators derive their authority from the electorate. Any penalty imposed on Kong Barsaga that derives the people of Dasmariñas of representation must be carefully scrutinized against constitutional standards. Ang pinarurusahan po natin sa mga hakbang ito ay hindi si Kong Barsaga, kung hindi ang mga taong nasasakupan ng kanyang pamumuno. Ang mga mamamayan ng Dasmariñas, Cavite ang nagbigay ng kanyang mandato at siyang nagluklok sa kanya upang iparating at marinig ang kanilang tinig sa kapulungang ito. Tila tinatanggalan natin siya o sila ng lehitimo at malinaw na pamumuno sa paulit-ulit na mga hakbang upang patahimikin ang kanilang representante. Patuloy na pinarurusahan ang kongresistang nagmiyaw-miyaw, ngunit wala pa rin nakakasuhan na malalaking magnanakaw. Masyado naman po tayong naging sensitibo. Sa larong basketball, hindi tayo tinatawag na mga nana. Konting sagi lang, nagpa-foul na agad. Kong Miao Barsaga is merely expressing his views under a current backdrop of unprecedented level of corruption in government never before seen. Nagsasalita lang naman po siya base sa kanyang nakikita at naobserbahan. Hindi po siya nag-imbento o gumagawa ng kwento na kathang isip lamang. If the disciplinary actions against Kong Barsaga stem from speech that discusses public issues such as statements on corruption or critical commentary, such actions risk contravening the fundamental right to freedom of speech and curtailing legitimate political expression. In closing, I reiterate the call I made the last time I rose in plenary to speak about the same matter. Huwag po natin hahayaan ang institusyong ito, ang House of Representatives, nagipitin ang kanilang sariling mga miyembro. Maraming salamat po, Madam Speaker.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, may I now recognize Representative Robert Nazal to explain his.
The Honorable Nazal is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, esteemed colleagues, 6 months ago when this matter first came before the House, I voted to reprimand, not suspend, Representative Kiko Barzaga. I did so after carefully weighing our Constitution, our rules, and the fundamental demands of due process. While I considered the conduct unbecoming of a member of Congress, I did not believe then, nor do I believe now, that it met the threshold for suspension. Suspension is a severe sanction. It temporarily withdraws not only a member's privileges, but also the representation owed to his constituent. It is, in effect, the final step before the political death penalty of expulsion. Our discipline must be principled and proportionate, not reactionary. To impose another 60-day suspension today would be inconsistent with that principle and with the standards we seek to uphold. While attacks against this institution through social media are indeed improper and undermine public trust, our response must remain measured and just. We have a duty to balance accountability with fairness and to allow room for correction without unnecessarily depriving the people of the 4th District of Cavite of their chosen representative. For these reasons, in the interest of consistency and institutional integrity, I respectfully oppose the motion to suspend Representative Barzaga. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, may I now recognize Representative Elijah San Fernando to explain his vote.
The Honorable San Fernando is recognized.
Madam Speaker, mga kaibigan, ang kalayaan po sa pagsasalita at pagpapahayag ng damdamin ay nag-a-apply kahit sa taong pinakaayaw natin. Kahit pakaalitan, kaaway, o kinasusuklaman natin ang isang tao, hindi nito maaalis ang kanyang karapatang makapagsalita at ipahayag ang kanyang saloobin. Freedom of speech, Madam Speaker, is not selective. Hindi ito pumipili ng kulay o paniniwala sa politika. It is a constitutionally guaranteed and protected right. This representation understands the concerns of our colleagues in this august chamber. True, we must observe proper decorum. True, we, elected officials, are held to a higher ethical standard. Totoo na dapat nirerespeto at pinoproteksyonan ang ating institusyon. Pero ako po ay naniniwala na ang muling pagsuspinde kay Representative Barzaga ay hindi magpapanumbalik ng respeto ng taong bayan sa ating institusyon. Ang pagsuspinde sa isang halal na opisyal ay hindi magpoprotekta, bagkus lalong magpapahina sa kongresong ito. The will of the electorate should always reign supreme. Si Representative Barzaga ang pinili ng mamamayan ng Dasmariñas. Kaya sila lang din ang may karapatan na magtanggal sa kanya. Hayaan po natin na ang mga taga Dasmariñas ang humusga, pumatol sa kanilang hinalal na kinatawan. Yun lamang po, Madam Speaker at mga kaibigan sa bulwagang ito, magandang hapon po.
Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, may I now recognize Representative Egay Erice to explain his vote.
The Honorable Erice is recognized.
Thank you, Majority Leader. Thank you, Madam Speaker. I still recall some 50 years ago, when former President Ferdinand Edralin Marcos Sr., speaking to us, youth leaders of the nation, saying he wanted to combine the wisdom of the youth with the foolishness of the old. He said, the greatest advantage of the youth is the right to make mistakes in the process of learning. Mayroon po kasabihan, pagka yung bata, kakamali, kumisan, nakakatuwa. Pero pagka yung matandang katulad ko, na nagkamali, parang nakakabwisit. We have already sanctioned Congressman Kiko with 60 days suspension. And in respect to my old friend, the late P.D. Barsaga, considering his youth, I can no longer vote for an extension of his suspension. Furthermore, there are lingering questions regarding members of this House violating conflict of interest, contractors, traders selling projects, yet we have not acted on them. In fact, we have tolerated them. What message would it send if we suspend those who fight corruption while allowing those who commit to remain untouched in this House? Some of the posts of Congressman Kiko, I would submit as extremely reckless. Pero kita ko rin po, meron din po siya mga posts that reflects public sentiment. Kaya ngayon po, pinili ko ang magpatawad. Dasal ko, Panginoon, patawarin niyo po ako tulad ng pagpapatawad ko sa kapwa. Pinili ko. I chose to be kind. Not just to Kiko. Chose to be kind to the almost 1 million population of Dasmariñas, Cavite. Constituency of Congressman Kiko Barsaga. Salamat po.
Majority Leader.
At yun na nga mga kababayan, hanggang dito na lang po ang ating video. Kung ano man po ang inyong opinion sa video ito ay i-comment nyo lang po sa baba at ating pag-uusapan na may maging kabahagi po tayong lahat tungo sa pagsulong at pag-unlad ng ating pinakamamahal na bansang Pilipinas. Ingat po kayo palagi at maraming salamat.